I'm with Andrea in London in Battersea Park to ask a few questions. First question is, what does style mean to you?
Style. So style is basically investigating in who you are rather than trying to be somebody else. So style is very underrated, mostly confused with fashion and elegance, which is not.
So, Andrea, what is the difference between style and fashion?
That's very important to understand. In terms of style is who you are, fashion is what you have been told by somebody that you have to be. Because in fashion, you abide to rules set by other people. Don't know you. They don't care about you. Style is, hey, this is me. And that goes beyond what somebody else told you. With fashion, you belong to something or you belong to someone. So you belong to the fashion designers in fashion and you're part of a herd. In style, you just go beyond all that. It's just you.
Do you have any tips for somebody trying to establish their own personal style who's getting into this maybe for the first time?
Tips and advices are always hard to give to people because we're all different. But just because of our differences as human beings, I think that style is more about listening to yourself, understanding who you are and what you actually like, regardless what people around you think. Because sometimes you might think that you're underdressed, overdressed. There is nothing like that. Just be yourself. Your style is who you are. Listen to yourself. Understand who you are, regardless the bunch of people you are surrounded by, regardless the herd you want to belong to, because that will lead you to fashion and not to style. And work on that. Try understand what you like.
What sort of things do you consider when you're putting together a new outfit for the first time?
Is a good question. As I said before, there is no rule but being true to yourself. You abide to your own rules. I have a few rules, and I'm neither elegant nor fashionable because of those rules. That's just me. Of course, also my personal tastes. Like I like blue, whatever is blue, I like it a lot. And the unwritten rule I stick to is never more than 2 colors. That includes shades of that color. So if I'm wearing like brown today is a Prince of Wales suit, there's a little tiny thin blue line in here, and that dictates the rule for my tie, my pocket square, my socks, down to my shoes.
Andrea, use this word. I've seen it on your blogs and Instagram. Sprezzatura. What does sprezzatura mean?
Sprezzatura, which shouldn't be confused with spazzatura, which in Italian means thrash. So sprezzatura is a different way of explaining fashion without rules, but it's fashion. So sometimes sprezzatura is just an unnecessary effort to look cool by imitating somebody, pretending to be cool. But sprezzatura is important for another thing. As long as it is natural, that is your style, and it tells that there is actually no rule. But as long as you keep some harmony.
So, Andrea, you're a guy that knows your style, your clothes, your shoes. Can I ask you, what do you like about ThomasBirdShoes?
And when it's about shoes, they should be comfy, absolutely cool, and matching my outfit, which is sometimes it's formal, sometimes it's less formal, sometimes it's casual. And if you can find a brand which offers you all these things together, boom, bingo. Last but not least, what is really important is that we don't have time to go to physical stores and stuff like that. We don't have time. The risk you have with the online shopping is called customer service. Of course, we don't want to have problems, but what if is the real question. I found some proper customer service, some really good pre-sale service in terms of finding the right size, what's the best product. You're not alone. You're not just buying something from a random place, from random people. That is really important to me. So you have the privilege of the personal service, even going online, which is pretty rare.
Yeah, and people buy from people.
Yes, exactly. Even if it's online, you're talking to real people. I'm talking to a real person.
It's got to be real.